It is early. To be honest, we really need to go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wednesday. Why are we up at 4:40? Well, we got to get back to Myrtle Beach, and we got to get back to Myrtle Beach early. We decided to hire cleaners, which is not something I'd ever really considered before, but because we are so far away, cleaning the last place and getting it ready, to hand the keys over back to the landlord by the end of the month, is much more difficult when you live far away. So Mal actually did a little research, found a husband and wife team with really good reviews online that does this sort of thing. Move out cleanings. And they gave us a price, and the price seemed really reasonable to me. And we decided to do that. But they want to get started at 9 a.m., which is a reasonable time. So we need to get up early. We're getting up a little extra early because we're going to be taking a few things that are still at the house, God help me, and moving them over to my parents' house before the cleaners get there. I know that my parents would have helped us clean. I know they would have, but it's still an immense job, and it's a lot to ask of them. And it's very physically taxing. Like cleaning a house, like top to bottom, every room, every little thing, it's a lot of work. And it takes a lot of time that we honestly just don't have. And then asking my parents to do that, I just feel like a bad son, honestly, to be here and be like, could you guys work on cleaning the house? I'm like, I don't really want to do that. And they're getting older. I love them, but it's true. Like it's with every time we do a move, it's, they're getting older and older. So like, I don't want to ask that of them. So that's why we're going back super early. The good news is that we're going to get a chance to see some of our friends today because we're going to do lunch bunch, although it's really going to be brunch bunch. But I'm excited about that too. All right, little buddy, we really got to go. We've left you all sorts of food that will be given to you every 2.5 hours until we get back. So as of this moment in time, as of right now, the second, with this giant pile of stuff that I'm very conveniently hoarding in my parents' living room. Everything is out of the house. We got everything out. So the cleaners are there, and they were kind of sharing some horror stories of cleaning, and it sounds like they were very happy with the state of our place because they dealt with some really bad stuff. And I was telling them that you and Mom also did like condo cleaning and stuff like a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was saying that you guys also saw some really crazy stuff.
Man, we found needles. One time we found a thing full of blood.
Yeah, I was telling them that.
That was the day we quit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We said, we're done.
Finding a lot of blood is a good reason to be like, you know what, maybe we'll try something different. Anyway, so we're going to take a carload of this stuff tonight, but for right now, we're going over to Calabash to eat at a place that we never ate at before.
Friends recommended. They wanted to go there for lunch.
Yeah, Will recommended it, so we're going to go meet up with everybody, and we're doing it kind of early. We're meeting them at 10:30, but that was just the time that worked out best for us, so we'll go meet them and have a good brunch. So I can't say that I really love this place's logo, but the food is really, really good. Did you say it's Tuesday?
Yes. Might do that bit, it's not funny. What? It's not funny, you do that bit every time. Just tradition. Change the day. Just say it's Sunday. I did, I said it's Tuesday instead of just change the day.
So anyway, Michael is here, and Will is here, and Roland is here, and Austin is here, and Dan is here, and everyone's food looks really good. Yeah. Mine's got like pork belly and grits and eggs. Other people got a bunch of other stuff. This is up in Calabash, and I've never been here before. How long has it been around? Like a bit?
Few months.
Oh, really? So it's like kind of new?
I think it opened at like the beginning of the year. Right?
Okay. Yeah, it's real good. What is this?
It's a thing. You remember when you said that you would love to start your PS2 collection?
Man.
On spindles of loose games. Touch it.
Ah! I don't think that's a spindle.
You'll find out someday.
It's a creature. No, I'm just
It's a kitten. Open it quickly.
All right, I'll just say thank you with a question mark, and then I'll
Fine. Hello?
open it. I would have loved to have stayed and talked with everyone because I was really enjoying getting a chance to see everybody. But we get a message that the place was done, and it is. It smells really nice in here. As a reminder, when we moved in, this place was a disaster, which was really upsetting because as part of the lease when we moved in, they were like, yeah, it's been cleaned, it's been freshly painted. No, it was not. It wasn't even clean. There was broken glass. A lot of broken glass everywhere when we moved in, which was fun. They also definitely didn't paint because this looks like a demonic face and they didn't do anything about that. And there's spots all over that look like that. But yeah, this place is absolutely beyond a shadow of a doubt in better shape than we moved in. Yeah. It is weird with it being empty. And then, of course, once it's empty, it's super echoey. It's weird to go up here. This is where...
It's super weird up there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Can still remember a little bit about when we first moved in. I remember in order to measure, I laid down... Yeah. You can still see where the couch for streams was. And all of the little marks where we had the bookshelves up. Huh. Didn't really show folks in here. Didn't show stuff in here very often, but this was where we kept, honestly, a lot of games. Kept a whole lot of games here. And this is my bathroom. I went to the bathroom. The other thing is that I think I've talked about before. This shower, when we moved in, we were pretty sure that shower had never been used. So whoever lived here before us, which I think only one or two other people lived here before us, and they weren't here very long. But I don't think they used the shower upstairs. I don't think they were using that as any sort of guest shower or anything like that. And yeah, we never used it either. So, since we didn't use it and they didn't use it, there's a pretty good chance no one has ever showered in that shower, which is just kind of funny to me. Here's our bedroom. Bathroom. All the black stuff in the shower.
It's in the caulk.
Yeah, we tried so hard to get rid of it while we lived here, and you could not get rid of it.
The internet told me that it's cheap. It's cheap non-molding caulk.
Is that why?
Or molding caulk. They sell stuff that doesn't mold and seals better, and it costs more. But this was not done that way. So I've tried bleach, I've tried toilet bowl cleaner.
I did always really like this closet.
I did too.
I liked it because it was so, you could move around in it.
Shelves were laid out well for dresses and pants and shirts.
Yeah. I mean, I like our new one too, but it's very, it's very linear. Mm-hmm. And I actually prefer the layout of this one compared to what we had or have now. This is kind of just turning into a little tour. We never did anything with the dining room while we lived here.
No, we always kind of wanted to. But
we had plans, and I don't know. There was a lot of things about this place that when we moved here, it very quickly became oh, we really want to do this thing, but we wanted to do. We wanted to be able to put up our game collection, and we never were able to do that, and things got pushed aside, and we really didn't live here all that long before COVID.
Yeah.
Because we moved in May 2019, so it was later that year that everything started coming out, and then the beginning of next year that it was oh, it's here. So it's a weird, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, most of my memories with this house are the pandemic. That's most of what we did. And that part's kind of sad. Anyway, there's Mel Studio. That backdrop was hung up with command hooks, so that didn't leave anything. I mean, obviously you can't hook up everything with command hooks, but yeah. You did so many paintings in here.
I did.
Did a lot of good work. And guest bathroom. This tub just reminds me of the time that something smelled like shrimp. And then guest bedroom, which is one of the only places that we never replaced the lights, and the lights really suck in here. It was always really dim, and I kind of felt bad for anyone that stayed with us, but I mean, they don't spend a lot of time in here.
Lamps.
Yeah, there was lamps in here, so it's fine. Anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna miss this place.
Not the house.
No, there was some good stuff that happened here.
Yeah, Extra Life.
Extra Life. The few times that we got a chance to have folks come over and play board games and stuff,
Yeah.
it was fun. We did a lot of streaming upstairs. We made some good food.
Yeah.
And it's always going to be somewhat memorable because, like, this is the last house that we had Sagan in. But beyond all that, I am excited about being in a new space. Like, separate from, like, the city type thing. Separate from, like, oh, we're in Raleigh. I mean, just, like, the house itself. I am excited that we're in a new house, and we're really trying to explore things that we wanted to explore here and just never got a chance to. And I hope we do. I think it's time to go.
Yeah.
I don't know that we'll be back in here.
I mean, we'll probably do like our own little personal tour, every little bit of it before we turn keys.
When it's time to turn in keys, but
Yeah.
for the vlog, I don't see another reason to come back in here, so this is it. Goodbye, house. Okay, so we decided that we would grab Chipotle and bring it home for dinner, and I'm excited about that because I like Chipotle. I get a burrito. Mom and Dad got bowls. Mal got a quesadilla, not a kid's quesadilla, an actual quesadilla, like an adult-sized quesadilla. And I got to tell you, I'm a little mad about the ordering process for the adult quesadilla, because if you're not aware, you can't walk in and order that. You have to order it online, which means that if you're going with a group of people, you don't get in the line, you stand off to the side on your phone to order the quesadilla, because you can't just go up to the counter and say, I'll have a quesadilla. You can get a kid's quesadilla, which, as we've learned, is not...
They didn't toast the kids' quesadilla.
They don't do
It
that.
was just a tortilla with stuff and folded over.
But if you want the adult one, you have to order it on the app, which is crazy to me. It's actually crazy. I'm sure there's a good reason. Someone possibly even works at Chipotle and can explain it to us, but it just seems really bizarre because, like, the three of us are in line and we're going to get, this, and Mal's like, well, I'm going to step out of the line. But I don't remember when it was. It was a while back. I actually tried to order the quesadilla in person because Mal wasn't with me and she said that she wanted a quesadilla, so I didn't know that there was a thing. So I walked up and I was like, hey, before we go, I was going to get a quesadilla. And she goes, oh, we can't do that. And I was like, what? She goes, that's only an online order. And I was like, I don't know what that means. She goes, you have to order it online. And I was like,
Maybe a little salt.
Okay. And she said, we'll do it this time, but
I know, I don't
next
want
time you have to order it online, so. Yeah, I don't understand. It does look good, though.
It is good.
It looks like a pretty good quesadilla. Mm-hmm. A few hours later, and we are home with our boy. And with even more stuff. The other thing, oh, sorry, bud. The other thing is that the equipment is still downstairs. I know that I'd mentioned on the vlog, like, we're gonna get up there, we're gonna do breakfast stream in the loft. We haven't done that. It feels like there's a never-ending supply of things to do, things to accomplish, and even with the best of intentions, getting things done is extremely difficult. We want to move that stuff into the loft, but Mal doesn't want to move anything into the loft until we clean the floors up there, which is completely reasonable. But we haven't had a chance to do that because if we want to clean the loft, we really need to start with our bedroom because we're trying to work from the outside in until we finish the top floor and then come down. So we haven't had time to do that. So even though moving that stuff is something we want to do, it hasn't been time. So that's unfortunate. But we do more stuff here.
Yeah. That water noise that's louder than normal is Kepler drinking.
Oh, you thirsty boy?
He makes a lot of noise.
He's just thirsty. Is my dish empty? It is, because you just came home and filled it full of food and I licked it clean. Maybe there's something else to gain from this. Let me lick a little more. Anyway. It was a very good day.
Yeah.
Because even though coming back here reminds me that there's still a million things to do, we emptied the old house. That was the big thing. We did it. I mean, also the house got cleaned too, right? Like, that's good too. But we pulled everything out of the old house and moved it to my parents' house. I do feel bad, maybe even very bad, that I am currently junking up my parents' living room because it is full of our stuff. But every time we are back, we'll bring home a carload until it's all gone. So we're working on it.
I think it'll be about 4.
4? Yeah. The problem is, like, we can't fill the car as much as we had been, and that's because all of the stuff that's left is like little tiny stuff. A lot of stuff's like fragile. Like, one of the things I brought home today was like a big old box of hard drives, and we can't pack the car as tightly and as densely as we had been. So, with that in mind, it's kind of like, well, it's probably going to take us a little more time than we thought, but at least everything is out of the old house, and that's good. Anyway, I'm tired, and by the time I get a shower and go to bed, I'll have just enough time to get a full night's rest to wake up for breakfast stream. And also tomorrow I should call the repairman and just be like, hey man, what's going on? I thought you said Monday, because we haven't heard from him. Thanks for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?